Welcome to the Unleash Your Inner Radiance podcast with your host, Lisa Dorn.
Welcome, friends, to another episode of Unleash Your Inner Radiance, the podcast where we dive deep into the art of healing, transformation, and personal growth. I'm your host, Lisa, a certified life, wellness, and transformation coach. Today, I have an exciting and meaningful episode for you as we explore the profound concept of healing and the power of forgiveness as we dive deep into the complicated connection between forgiveness and the healing process. This episode is packed full of nuggets. This is not just an optional steps. It is an integral part of our journey towards self-discovery, self-compassion, and releasing of deep-seated anger, scars, and negative self-talk that we have ingrained in our minds and has become our identity. Healing to me is like a journey through the wilderness of the soul. It is a process of reconnecting with our inner radiance, discovering our true selves, and finding that elusive balance between the two. It's about breaking barriers and overcoming limitations, whether they are physical, emotional, or mental. Healing means embracing the growth, forgiveness, and the power of a resilient mindset. It's a path towards living a life that's not just in balance, but also in harmony with all aspects, like fitness, finance, family, faith, friends, and fun. It's about transforming ourselves, not just for our own sake, but to leave a lasting legacy for those who come after us. So healing is an art of unleashing your full potential and embracing a boundless amount of possibilities. So what about forgiveness? I talked about forgiveness in a recent episode. Forgiveness is an integral part of healing, a journey of self-discovery, self-compassion, and releasing deep-seated anger and scars and negative self-talk that have been ingrained in our minds is not just a simple act, but it's a profound process. The forgiveness journey is understanding our own humanity, our imperfections, and our capacity to grow. It is an act of self-compassion where we offer ourselves the kindness and understanding that we often readily give to other people. So let's delve into the stories that we carry, the words, the hurts, the anger from the past that shape our narrative. These narratives can be heavy. They can hold us back from living a life of balance, growth, and purpose. So think about the words that were said to you, the hurts you experienced, the anger you've carried with you. These emotional scars are often deep within. They can affect your mindset. They definitely affect your self-worth, and they affect our ability to heal. They have become a part of our story, and if we left them unexamined, they will continue to influence our lives. The journey towards healing starts with acknowledging those deep-seated emotions and the stories that we carry with us. It's not always easy to confront them, but it is definitely a crucial step. That's where the power of writing comes in. Writing can be a therapeutic tool which allows you to release your story onto paper. It's a way to confront and explore your emotions, the words, the experiences that have shaped you. By putting them down on paper and in writing and in black and white or blue and white or whatever color pen you decide to use, it assists you and helps you to see more clearly. And this act by itself can be incredibly empowering. It's when you write about your past hurts and anger, it's like shining a light into the darkest corner of your mind. It allows you to face those emotions that you've been harboring head on. It helps to start the process of letting them go. When you are able to acknowledge your pain, your anger, and the scars, and work towards rewriting your story, it is almost miraculous. The process of writing your story, you have the opportunity to choose the new narrative. You have the option to fill it with compassion. You have the opportunity to grow and become resilient. By acknowledging the past but not allowing to define your future, you free yourself from the constraints of your old story. You have written a new story. So the act of writing and rewriting your story is a profound act of self-compassion. It's about acknowledging that your past doesn't define your future and that you have the power to create a new narrative for yourself. Here are some things to consider. 1, reflect on your current story. Start by taking some time to reflect on your current life story. What are the key themes, events, beliefs that have shaped your journey so far? Use this reflection as an essential step in understanding where you've been and where you'd like to go. Next, let's talk about identifying what you want. Think about life and where you want it to lead you. What are your dreams, aspirations, and goals? What do you want to achieve in various aspects of your life, like your career, your relationships, your health, your personal growth? Next, let's talk about releasing the past, because we're not going to have any personal growth if we don't release the past. It is essential to let go of all your past regrets, your mistakes, your negative self-talk that might be holding you back. Forgiving yourself and understanding that everyone makes mistakes is a part of self-compassion. It's like giving yourself permission to start a new story. So go ahead and craft your new story with a clear vision of your future. Start by writing your story. Imagine it as if You can write any narrative you want, where you are the hero on a journey toward your goals. Describe the person you want to become. Describe the challenges you'll face and the victories you'll achieve. As you're rewriting your story, remember to practice self-compassion. Be kind to yourself. Understand that growth takes time and that setbacks are definitely a part of the journey. So please treat yourself with the same compassion and understanding that you would offer a close friend. Now let's talk about setting goals. Goal setting is a powerful tool for personal growth. They need to be defined as specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. They're like SMART goals. They are goals that you're going to set that align with your new narrative. These goals become stepping stones for you to design your new future. Cultivating a growth mindset is done by embracing the idea that you can learn, adapt, and grow. A growth mindset encourages resilience and a belief in your ability to overcome your challenges. So go ahead and embrace the boundless possibilities as you rewrite your story. The world is full of opportunities just waiting for you to explore them. By rewriting your story, you open yourself up to boundless possibilities and give yourself the chance to lead a more fulfilling life. Remember that your story is not set in stone. Although, as we've been growing up with our story and living our story and having it become part of our story, it certainly seems like it might be set in stone. But you have the power to edit and revise as you see fit. It's a testament of your growth, your resilience, and your unwavering belief in boundless potential, in growth in your future. Embrace the process, and your journey will be a remarkable one. Now let's talk a little bit about releasing anger, deep scars, and the negative self-talk that is incredibly liberating if you can release. It is an amazing experience. It's like shedding old layers, allowing your true self to shine. As a wellness coach, I've seen firsthand the incredible transformation that can occur when people release the weight of their past grievances and judgments. I've got some other stuff for you to consider. 1, you need to understand the weight. I start by guiding my clients and working with them to understand the emotional and mental weight that anger, deep scars, and negative self-talk can carry. These emotions and thought patterns are like heavy baggage that you carry with. And most people don't even realize just how much they're affecting their life. Next is awareness and acceptance. I encourage you to become aware of your emotions and your thought patterns. Self-awareness is the first step towards change. It's an essential thing for you to acknowledge all of your feelings and your emotions without judgment. This acceptance is a true form of self-compassion. when you have a healthy expression, you can find constructive ways to express your anger and heal deep scars. You might include practices such as journaling, talking to a therapist or coach, or engaging in physical activities like boxing or yoga to release pent-up emotions. There are many different outs that are healthy for you to release that anger that you've been holding on to. Forgiveness is a powerful way to release anger and the scars through forgiveness. This doesn't mean condoning other people's actions. It's about freeing yourself from the emotional burden, encouraging you to forgive those who have caused you pain, as well as you forgiving yourself, because it is extremely important to forgive yourself. So let's move on to what positive self-talk can do for you. As you begin rewiring your self-talk, remember that negative self-talk can be a significant obstacle in your personal growth. One thing I did when I was going through my forgiveness journey is for 24 hours, I would write down every time I had a negative thought. Just on a piece of paper, driving down the road, write down, just have a piece of paper. Just keep writing them. Kind of look back at them and see how many times each negative thing came up. And then I took and rewrote all those negative thoughts into positive affirmations. That's changing your mindset. It takes a little bit. It takes a lot of thought to do it, but you would really be amazed that writing it down and acknowledging it, and then how turning it into affirmations really helps you be compassionate towards yourself. And then you have some affirmations to repeat daily to yourself. So as we continue on, we need to embrace vulnerability. You're going to be really vulnerable when you are writing, but know that no one else is going to see it. You're doing it for yourself. You're doing it for your healing process. So really open up about your emotions and your experiences, because they can lead to a healing that is stronger and a bigger sense of connection than you've ever experienced. Your healing journey is relieving stress. It's a journey. It's a stressful journey, but it's a journey that will be so worth it. It is a journey. It's not a destination. It takes a lot of time and a lot of effort. So celebrate all the small victories along the way and acknowledge the process that you are making in your forgiveness journey. As you continue on and you keep writing, if you start journaling, you'll be able to witness your own transformation. I have witnessed my own transformation and many transformations from my coaching clients. And it is incredibly motivating, and to watch people who have released their emotional burdens, it it is just something that you will not regret doing. So I kind of take a holistic wellness approach because you need to heal both emotional and mental, and both are closely tied to physical. So I encourage a holistic approach, including exercise, nutrition, mindfulness practices, and emotional support healing. Create a safe space. Find a space where it's non-judgmental, where you can explore your emotions and your challenges. This is vital for you for your journey, and it will make your journaling a lot easier. So when we're releasing these emotional burdens, it's like peeling away layers to reveal one's true self. It's a process of self-discovery, self-acceptance, and ultimately self-liberation. I guide people through this process, and I help them unlock their full potential so that they can live a more fulfilling and balanced life. If we look back a little bit at anger, whether or not it is directed outward or inward, it really can be a dark cloud that obscures your inner radiance. It's an emotion that can weigh you down. It can affect your relationships, your well-being, and even your physical health. When we release the anger, we create a space for healing and transformation. So let's dig a little bit deeper into the impact of anger and how releasing it can make room for healing and transformation. 1, let's talk about the dark cloud of anger. Anger is a powerful emotion that, when left unaddressed, can cast a dark shadow over your life. Whether it's directed inward, like self-directed anger, or outward, anger towards others, it can obscure our inner radiance. It's like a thick cloud that blocks the sunshine from our true selves. 2, let's talk a little bit about the weight on our well-being. When we harbor anger, it acts as a heavy weight that we carry with us. It's an emotional burden, and it can take a toll on your mental and physical well-being. Chronic anger has been linked to increased stress, anxiety, and physical health issues like heart problems. Or 3, the impact that your anger has on relationships. Anger can cause a huge strain on relationships with other people. It leads to conflicts, misunderstandings, and creates a distance between loved ones. When you're consumed by anger, it's challenging to connect with people and express your true feelings and what your intentions are. It doesn't matter, you can go inward anger or outward anger. Inward anger can manifest as negative self-talk and self-criticism. It's like being in a constant battle with yourself. Outward anger, on the other hand, it definitely can harm others and damage relationships. But both forms of anger hinder the ability to radiate your inner light. 5, create a safe space for healing. Releasing anger is a powerful act of self-compassion and self-care. It involves acknowledging your anger, understanding its source. That's probably going back to your inner child. And then actively working to let it go. It creates a space so that healing can take place. And then by all means, embrace your transformation. As the cloud of anger dissipates, you will begin to see more clearly. It's like the sun breaking through after a storm. We can then focus on personal growth, self-compassion, and positive change. This is where the process of transformation begins. I'm going to give you some tools for releasing anger. As a wellness and transformation coach, I guide individuals in the process of releasing anger. You can use techniques such as mindfulness, meditation, and journaling that will help you gain control over your emotions and find healthier ways to deal with your anger. 8, communication and conflict resolution. Communication skills and conflict resolution techniques help you express your feelings and needs constructively. It reduces the chances of anger escalating in your relationships. So embrace your emotional intelligence. I encourage you to develop emotional intelligence, which includes recognizing and managing your emotions effectively. This is a skill that is crucial for handling your anger in a healthy way. Self-compassion. The importance of self-compassion is that it's okay to feel anger, but it's also important to let it go for your own well-being. Self-compassion can be a very powerful motivator for change. Releasing anger is an essential step in the journey toward self-discovery and embracing one's inner radiance. It paves the way for growth, healthier relationships, and a more harmonious, balanced life. As a wellness coach, I've had the privilege of witnessing incredible transformations in people who have chosen to release the weight of their past grievances and just judgments, one including myself. It is like watching a butterfly emerge from a chrysalis. It's so fun to watch someone radiate self-compassion, confidence, and renewed sense of purpose. You have to remember that your negative self-talk can stifle who you truly are. This inner voice that tells you that you're not good enough, that you don't deserve happiness, that you're not worthy of love. You need to release that, and you need to silence that inner critic that's been holding you back. So now let's take a little bit closer look on the negative impact of self-talk and how liberating our transformations can be. The weight of self-talk, the weight of the negative self-talk, is like a heavy shroud that cloaks your true self. It's the internal dialogue that constantly whispers doubts, criticisms, self-limiting beliefs in your mind. This persistent negativity is and can cause a significant impediment to your well-being and growth. Destructive messages, negative self-talk sends so many negative, destructive messages to yourself, such as, I'm not good enough, I don't deserve happiness, I'm unworthy of love. These messages erode your self-esteem and your self-worth and lead to feelings of inadequacy and self-doubt. Your inner critic is so negative. It's relentless judge of who highlights your flaws and magnifies your mistakes. Your inner critic can be formidable adversary, constantly holding you back from pursuing your dreams and your goals. 4, silencing your inner critic. Releasing negative self-talk is akin to silencing the inner critic. It involves recognizing and challenging these self-sabotaging thoughts and replacing them with affirmations and constructive self-talk. 5, affirming your self-worth. I encourage you to acknowledge your self-worth and the inherent value that you bring to this world. Self-compassion is an antidote to negative self-talk. It's a reminder that you deserve happiness, love, and all the good things that life has to offer. 6, recognizing patterns. I help you to recognize and work with to recognize patterns of negative self-talk. Earlier, I said something about writing down for 24 hours every negative thing that you've said in your head. You do this to understand if there's specific triggers or situations that tend to bring out more negative self-talk. If you can identify those triggers, that will be the first step in dismantling the negative cycle. So writing them down for 24 hours gets you to group together the ones that are kind of the same, so you're sending yourself the same message repeatedly, but also to work through dismantling it and creating it into a positive cycle. That's where 7 positive affirmations come into play. I've introduced to you the positive power of positive affirmations. They are just short, uplifting little statements that counteract your negative self-talk. And when you take your negative self-talk and you make it and rewrite it into a powerful, positive affirmation, it helps to rewire your mind so that you adopt a more positive and empowering perspective towards everything. So I want you to 8, practice self-compassion. Self-compassion is you treating yourself with the same kindness and understanding that you would offer to a friend who is facing a similar challenge. Self-compassion is a very powerful tool for counteracting the effects of negative self-talk. Rewriting your negative self-talk into positive affirmations is very powerful. 9 would be mindfulness and meditation. These practices will help you become more aware of your thoughts and detach them from the grip of negative self-talk that you have going on in your mind. It helps you observe your thoughts without judgment and helps you to gain better control over your inner dialogue that you've got going on. 10, embrace your personal growth. I encourage you to see the process of releasing negative self-talk as a journey of personal growth and discovery. It's about you shedding layers of self-doubt to reveal your true potential. Releasing your negative self-talk is going to be so incredibly liberating. It will allow you to break free from the chains of self-doubt and embrace your inner radiance. As a wellness and transformation coach, I play a vital role in guiding you on this empowering journey, and I would love to walk beside you. So if you're on your journey of healing, remember that forgiveness, self-discovery, and self-compassion are so powerful, and they are all allies. by releasing your anger, your deep scars, your negative self-talk, going back to your inner child and rewriting your story and sitting beside yourself and giving you the love and the care that you need will create a clear path to your inner radiance and to a balanced, purposeful, driven life that you seek. Thank you for sticking with me and going on this journey with me. I know I was all over the board, but I appreciate you for being here. So thank you so incredibly much for joining me on this journey of self-discovery, healing, and transformation. Your path to a harmonious and balanced life is within reach, and you are not alone on this transformative journey. Here are 3 takeaways from this episode. 1, healing is a journey of self-discovery. Healing is not just a physical wellness, but a profound journey into the depths of your own soul. It involves reconnecting with your inner radiance, your inner child, and rediscovering your true self, and finding balance and harmony in all aspects of your life. 2, forgiveness and self-compassion. Forgiveness, whether directed toward others or yourself, is an essential part of the healing process. It's a journey of self-discovery and self-compassion. It's about letting go of deep-seated anger, emotional scars, and negative self-talk that may have been holding you back. 3, rewrite your story. To heal and transform, confront the stories, the words, the hurts, the anger from your past that shape your self-narrative and your self. Use the writing as a therapeutic tool to release these emotions onto paper. By doing this, you will and can rewrite your story with self-compassion, growth, and resilience, freeing yourself from all the constraints of the past. Remember to unlock your inner glow and let your radiance show. And that brings us to the end of a deeply insightful episode of Unleash Your Inner Radiance. We've explored the profound concept of healing, forgiveness, and the power of rewriting our stories. As you go forward on your own journey of self-discovery and healing, remember that you have the strength and resilience to overcome any obstacles that may come your way. The path to a life of balance, growth, and purpose is yours to explore and embrace. I hope this episode has inspired you to take a crucial step towards healing, to let go of the past, and to create a new, empowering story for yourself. Thank you for tuning in today. If you found this episode meaningful, please consider sharing it with others who may benefit from its insights. And don't forget to subscribe for more engaging and transformative discussions in the future. Until we meet again, keep embracing the boundless possibilities of your life, and may your inner radiance shine brighter with each passing day.
a child